What's up guys, Houndish here, and today we're back with the weekly reset preview for December the 20th, and hopefully this is going to be a pretty good week for the new season, as we have the launch of a new exotic mission and quest, and that's for the Revision 0 exotic weapon, so we'll talk about what we know and what to expect there. But otherwise, of course, the season continues to roll on. We've got new steps in the weekly quest, weekly challenges, and then all of our activity stuff, playlists, endgame, bonuses, and of course we'll cover rewards. That'll include the Eververse inventory for the week, plus there's a few other notes which we'll break down in the video. So, as always guys, I hope you enjoy this one, but without any further delay, let's get into it. And initially, the Dawning continues for another 2 full weeks from today. Not too much to cover outside of the Eververse cosmetics for the week in a moment, but of course we can continue farming weapons, unlocking rewards, or triumphs for the title for a while longer yet. So let us know if you're still working on Dawning stuff down in the comment section. Up next though, the seasonal quest will continue this week, and as far as we know, the steps are likely to be similar to previous weeks, running the heist, followed by the operation mission. We can't see all of the steps for the week as Bungie have classified them, but we do know that this week we're going to get access to a new exotic quest in the game, and it's the first part in obtaining the Revision 0 exotic pulse rifle. So, from what we know, Operation Seraph Station will be the mission, and it seems possible that we need to complete the week's quest portion in order to proceed. And then once we're at the Seraph Station, we need to break through layers of security to get the weapon frame, and then the quest begins. And it looks like Revision 0 will be a craftable weapon. It's also going to have numerous customizations, including the intrinsic perks, which can switch firing modes, but also different catalysts, which can add different perks to the weapon over time. And there'll even be slightly different visuals for the weapon as we progress, so it should be a pretty different experience to other exotic quests we've seen, and I'll do my best to keep you guys posted with how to unlock and upgrade the weapon as we get access to it. But let us know if you guys plan to dive in this week to check out the new exotic weapon. Give us your thoughts in the comment section. As always though, we'll also be seeing new weekly challenges. So for week 3, we have In the Cold Light of the Sun, where we need to defeat combatants with solar or stasis damage in heist battlegrounds. And then there's Rapid Loadout to defeat targets with pulse rifles or trace rifles, with bonus progress for defeating guardians and rapidly defeating combatants in heist battlegrounds. On top of that, there's Power Broker to reach power level 1580 in the new season. And we've got Close Range Calibration, and that's to get kills with sidearms, submachine guns, shotguns, glaives, and swords on Europa, with bonus progress for rapidly defeating combatants. But additionally, there's Primeval Entourage to defeat Taken in Gambit, with bonus progress for defeating tougher combatants. And we'll also have Scorched Earth to defeat Guardians in Team Scorched, where charged detonations in mid-air or on surfaces earn bonus progress. And finally, there's Ultimate Champions to defeat champions on Nightfall strikes in hero difficulty or higher. On top of that, there are a couple of additional triumphs which we can't see for the week, but those will be the ones to complete the weekly quest, and of course the ones that give us the upgrades for the Seraph frame. For Vanguard though, the weekly featured Nightfall this week will be the birthplace of the Vial, and of course we have the chance to earn the Nightfall weapon, but we can't say exactly what that is yet, as we haven't seen a full rotation of those weapons this season. It will, as always though, become clear over time. And additionally, Team Scorched returns to the Crucible with bonus Crucible ranks, so bear that in mind, and also Trials will return on the weekend. And then for the raid and dungeon rotation, this week we're going to see Deepstone Crypt for the first time. With that being a featured raid, we'll have access to farmable encounters, so if you want to try and pick up red borders and craft DSC weapons that have been updated, it'll be a very good week to jump in, as we can farm the encounters over and over again for red border and legendary weapons. But on top of that, in the Legacy tab, the Prophecy Dungeon will also be a featured activity, and both of the featured activities will drop unique items with updated power relevancy and all of that good stuff. On top of that, don't forget the reset on the Spire of the Watcher this week, which affects chances at picking up the exotic weapon for the new dungeon. And now let's get onto the Eververse store for the week. So, for the 20th of December, we're going to see the Ho Ho Hum legendary emote up for 700 Bright Dust. Additionally though, we'll get the Belly Laugh emote, a rare one there, for 400 Bright Dust. And the featured shader will be Aniline Shock, which as always is going to cost 300 Bright Dust. On top of that, we'll get the Frosty Friend multiplayer emote, pretty cool exotic multiplayer emote there, for 4,250 Bright Dust. And additionally, we'll see the Action Figure Showdown legendary emote for 700 Bright Dust. And then we'll get the Confectionery Shell for the Dawning. That one's going to cost 2,850 Bright Dust. And a new Dawning Sparrow, which is the joy of Dawning right there. A pretty flashy sleigh, and that one's 2,500 Bright Dust. But additionally, we'll see the Silverwing Kestrel exotic ship for 2,000 Bright Dust. And the featured weapon ornament will be for the Aegis Scepter. This is a new one for the event this year, and it's the Cold Cheer ornament, which is pretty cool, and it's 1,250 Bright Dust this week. So let us know if you'll be going after anything from the Eververse inventory. If you're after the legendary lost sectors though, this week we're going to see K1 Communion dropping exotic legs on December 20th. Then for December 21st, we'll get Bunker E15 dropping exotic arms. December 22nd will be Concealed Void dropping exotic chest pieces. And December 23rd will be Perdition dropping exotic helmets. But for December 24th, it'll be the Sepulture Lost Sector dropping exotic legs. December 25th, we'll see Extraction dropping exotic arms. And for the 26th, we'll see Chamber of Starlight dropping exotic chest pieces. Don't forget that the updated red border weapons from last season are still available in the Dares of Eternity, as well as updated Whirlpool drops. But if it's the Ascendant Challenge that you're after, this week it's going to be the Shattered Ruins, found via the Spine of Keres. So if you want some gameplay of how to find that one this week, we'll run it at the end of the video. And as always guys, I hope this one's been useful, so if it has, a rating down below really does help us out on the channel. Also, let us know if you'll be diving into Destiny 2 this week to check out the exotic quest or any of the event items. But if you found the video useful today, a rating below really does help us out on the channel. And as always, I'll keep you posted with more Destiny content, so be sure to get subscribed if you're new around here. Otherwise though, thank you for tuning in, and I hope you guys have an awesome day.